My name is Jim Eastep. I'm about to do a demonstration of the problems I've had with my Eachine E520S quadcopter. This is it, and I'm going to be running it both with my cell phone, with the remote controller, and with my tablet, and just seeing which works the best. And I'm going to go through the entire startup procedure, which I've made a list for myself, as you can see right here, to follow so I don't forget anything. And I'm going to announce what I'm doing as I go, so that hopefully you'll be able to see each step and understand that I've done what I was supposed to do. You should be able to see at the end of this video that when the quadcopter takes off, there's sometimes a little kind of a screeching noise when the motors start up for the first rotation, and also when the quadcopter takes off for its initial flight. And it will frequently take off. I'm going to take off from picnic table right here. It will take off from the picnic table, and shortly after it gets in the air, it starts to falter, and it kind of staggers around in the air, and ultimately I can't keep it up. It will not totally crash, but it will descend rapidly to the ground. Hopefully not on the cement. And I hope this will demonstrate the issue, and you can help me troubleshoot this problem, and possibly result in exchange of or perhaps a resend of this item if you conclude that this quadcopter is irretrievably lost. Now, I have the ability to capture video, which is happening both on the hat cam, and I'm also going to be capturing simultaneously, hopefully I'll remember to turn it on, video both from the camera on the quadcopter. It will be saved onto my cell phone, and it will also be saved onto the internal micro SD card that's sitting on the inside of the quadcopter, which is right there. That's a 16 gigabyte class 10 micro SD card. Okay, so I think we're ready to start. Put my hat back on. Hopefully the hat will be pretty well honed in on what's going on. I've got it set a little bit low on my face so that most everything should show. Okay, first step is to install the four AAA batteries in the transmitter, which I've done. To synchronize the drone with the transmitter, let's insert the battery into the drone, which has been done, and put the drone on a horizontal surface. Press the drone power button for 2 seconds. The indicator light flashes quickly and then slowly, so we'll let you observe this. So here we go, pressing the drone power button for 2 seconds. You can see the quick flash and then the slower flash, both on the front white lights and the blue back lights. Then I'm supposed to turn the power switch on the transmitter on, and here we go, that's turned on. I hope you can see that it beeped, and we have the 4 lights on the front of the transmitter going. So that's good. Keep the drone on a horizontal surface. Synchronization is completed when the transmitter lights become solid and the drone indicator is bright. Well, we got bright this, and that's solid. So I think that's correct. Takes about 8 seconds for the initialization detection. It did not say in the instructions what kind of audible cue I have that's accomplished, but I assume that's been accomplished because it's gone for more than 8 seconds. Gyro calibration. Keep the drone on a horizontal plane. Move the left and right joysticks to the lower right. So here we are, moving to the lower right, and you can see that the lights flickered while I held them, and then they turned solid again, both front and blue in the back. And next step is release the joysticks. This causes the front and rear drone. Okay, so that's flashing when calibrated. When the flashing becomes steady, gyroscope calibration is complete. Now, compass calibration. Compass calibration must be done Every time before the drone takes off, this calibration must be performed for the drone to fly normally. Press the compass calibration button on the upper left of the transmitter, and that's what this thing is right here. You can see I'm pressing it. Okay. And we're getting some flashing lights again. Let's see here. Listen, hold, where are we here? Yeah, compass calibration button. The following steps should be completed approximately 1 meter off the ground, and we're about 1 meter off the ground right here, and away from strong magnetic fields. I'm probably going to lift this thing up a little bit when I do it, because there is some metal below this picnic table. Let's see, stay away from strong magnetic fields such as near a magnetite mine. Parking lots, foundations of steel and concrete buildings do not carry ferromagnetic substances such as keys, mobile phones, etc. Oh, that's pretty excessive, but anyway. Horizontal calibration. Rotate the drone horizontally, counterclockwise about 3 times. So here we go. 1/2, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and we just had the beep acknowledging that that's calibrated. Okay, beep indicates success. Now we're going to do the vertical calibration. Pick up the drone and rotate it on its vertical axis in a clockwise direction about 3 times. So we're going to put it on the vertical axis. We're going to rotate 1/2, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, and you heard the beep indicating that just a little bit over 2, it was properly calibrated. Okay, so beep indicates success. Compass calibration is complete. Search for satellite signals. Return the drone to a horizontal plane. The drone will automatically search for satellites, and the indicator light of the drone will change from slow flashing to a solid light. And you can see it's already a solid light. And the remote will emit a beep indicating satellite search is done. I haven't heard that beep yet. Hopefully that beep will come. And then we can unlock the drone. So I'm going to let it go for about 30 seconds more. Maybe it beeped and I did not pay attention to it. And then we're going to go to unlock the drone. Prepare the drone for flight by pushing the left joystick 45 degrees to the left and the right joystick 45 degrees to the right. And what I'm going to do is going to face this thing away from me, because I don't want it to fly in my face. And I'm going to move my computer system and my tablet over here, and we're basically going to try to take off from that corner of the table. I think that will work fairly well. And now we're at the stage where we unlock the drone, so I'm going to pull the joysticks, the left joystick 45 degrees to the left and the right 45 degrees to the right. There we go. And now I should be able to take off by giving it gas. Here we go. Are you watching? You see how that did not work? Didn't seem to have enough power. There was screeching of the motors as they tried to spin up. This battery is 75% full power, and we'll be able to see that in a moment when I start up the app. Okay, and here's my Eachine Tech. Okay, and then I press the Go Flying button. Come on. There we go. And you can see that we've got video. The aircraft magnetometer is calibrated. I'm going to say yes here. And GPS signal is normal, ready for takeoff. So that's good. I think You can see we've got 61% of battery right now. I've got another battery. I can check that and try it. I don't think it'll make a difference because we got more than enough battery to take off. We do have a view of the picnic table from the camera, and at this point I'm ready to start taking pictures. So I'm going to what am I going to do here? I'm going to start the video camera on the quadcopter. I should have done that before, but I didn't. Okay, so we should be filming. How do I know that? I got a flicker right here on this light. I don't know for sure if that's the reason. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's... Go back here. Let's just try this. Take a still frame picture. Oh, there we go. We had something. And then this picture there, it changed color. So it's, I got a green icon there. I should be recording the video from both from the camera and being stored both on the cell phone and on the micro SD card in the quadcopter. I think at this point we're ready to try to take off again. I'm going to move the controls down. I'm going to give it power, and as you can see, did you hear that screech? It's not moving forward like it should be. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it on the ground so that I'm not going to get it to fly into me. And we're going to let it take off from here, I think, and see how that works. I don't want to run into any... Hello, ladies. Run into any people walking on the path. So here we have a pad. It's got a bit of tree in front of us. I really don't think this thing is gonna... At this point, I think I'm gonna switch over to flying with the cell phone. And here's my cell phone. I've got the Tech app. I engage it. And here we go. So once again, we got an image, aircraft magnetometer. Yes, I hope that's acceptable. GPS signal is normal, ready for takeoff. And we are ready to take off. I click on the button for the controller, and that puts these thumb controls in control. And so hopefully, let's see what happens if we go nothing. And if we go up, nothing. If we go take off with this icon, take off automatic, I would say yes. So does that mean all I have to do is press the takeoff button? No. This is where I'm a little confused about how we're supposed to take off. If I push this up, nothing happens. Maybe the fact it's not going right now is because I need to do another magnetometer setting. So I'll try to back up to that process. And for that I need the controller. So what we're going to do here is press this button on the controller right here, and we do have a flashing light in back right now, and that means that I've got to put the quad through its rotations. So first is horizontal. We've got 1, 2, 3. You hear the beep? That means horizontal's done. Now I hold it vertically. I think I'm going to hold it like this because it's easier to hang on to. And here is 1, 2, do another full 3, even though I heard it beep. Okay, so that should be ready to go. Now, that should set the magnetometer properly. I believe the next step here on my list is to